everyone, this is Daniel Scranton, and I'm going to channel the Arcturian Council. Oops. Take care of the phone. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. Yes, yes, yes. We have the capacity to feel joy, love, freedom, and power. And we recognize that more and more humans are discovering their ability to feel the way they want to feel. It is an exciting time for all of you as you are developing an ability to determine what type of energy you are putting out into the world. We would say that humanity has been largely reactionary in terms of how you would feel what you feel. Something good happens, you feel a good feeling emotion. And when something bad happens, you would feel a bad feeling emotion. The way that humanity has dealt with the issue of what you feel in a positive way over the millions of years that you've been on Earth is by putting yourselves in monasteries, caves, convents, anywhere you could find to essentially hide from the world. Humans on a spiritual path have typically attempted to transcend feeling, as if that is the answer. Other humans will deny their emotions, numb themselves to them, or try to think their way out of them. We do not recommend these approaches. These approaches are showing themselves for what they are. Emotions are not to be escaped from or ignored. They are to be embraced. And you are to activate the good feelings in order to create the reality that matches those feelings. You cannot do that if you've closed yourself off to any emotion. Any emotion that you do not allow to flow through you is going to stifle the rest. So if you are one of the ones who is saying that you don't really feel much of anything anymore, then you have to start by feeling what you've been avoiding. Allow yourselves to experience what has been right there beneath the surface of your conscious awareness for quite some time. And in so doing, you will open the floodgates. You will be able to experience more joy, more love, more peace, and more of everything else that you want to feel. And that is true spiritual mastery. It's not about hiding away in some spiritual sanctuary that keeps you from experiencing the rest of the world as it is. It's not about making your lives smaller so that less can go wrong and affect you and elicit an unwanted emotion. This spiritual evolution that you are taking part in consciously is about feeling it all and then choosing from within what you've been able to access. That's how you create your reality, instead of letting your reality dictate how you feel all the time. This is what you came to Earth and the solar system to master. We are the Arcturian Council. And we have enjoyed connecting with you. Hey, everyone. Thank you for watching. As always, I appreciate every view, every like, and every comment. Thank you. I started the Making Contact with ET's course today, and I've already gotten some really good feedback from people who attended. It was very well attended. Usually, you know, a small 50% or less than that show up for the actual time, and then the rest listen to the replay. So given that, I still don't know how many people signed up for it. I don't have those numbers available to me, but it seems like a lot did, and I was actually able to answer every single question that was asked, that was written in, so that was great too. And if you still want to sign up, you can. You'll just get the replay of today's, and then you can attend live for the next 3. So I'll keep the link down there, because the link also includes my interview, which you may not have listened to yet, with Mr. John Burgos and his lovely telesummit, which has a lot of beautiful people taking part in it. It's still going on, the telesummit, so you can check that out too on beyondtheordinaryshow.com. We had such a great hike in the forest today with Talea. She slept most of the time right here. As we got towards the end, she started to get hungry. She goes like this, and she starts going for my nipple, which isn't going to get her much of anything. So that's when I handed her off to her mom, who, you know, I tell her all the time she's the greatest mom I could ever imagine raising a child with. It's really remarkable to watch my wife in action. Oh, something else I can share with you guys. That is that it's persimmon season here on Maui now. There's not that many growers of persimmons here like there are in California. You go to a farmer's market in California, it's like everybody has persimmons. But we found this one lady who has them. And, you know, every time I would come by, I'd buy so many, and she'd get all excited when she'd see me. But now we don't go to the farmer's market anymore, because I'm working on Saturdays all day, and that's when the market is. So my wife gave this woman her phone number last year when it was persimmon season. And the woman actually texted and called my wife and said, hey, I've got them. So, you know, my wife doesn't usually leave the house without me lately, because she likes to be in the back seat with Talea sitting there right next to her. You know, Talea's in the car seat, and I drive. And but they went out without me and picked up these persimmons, which one of my favorite fruits. If you see them in the supermarket and you get them, and you get the cone-shaped ones, they literally look like, you know, the cone heads from Saturday Night Live, or I don't know how else to describe it. They're more shaped like there's a point. There's an identifiable point at the top. They're called hachia. That's the variety. These ones I showed you that look like a tomato are called fuyu. So if you get a hachia persimmon, you do not eat it until it's very, very soft, or you will be very, very disappointed, and your lips will go, and it'll be like you've just bit into a piece of chalk. It's awful. So don't be fooled and think that you can eat this variety fuyu like an apple. You can eat it when it's hard. I like to wait till these get soft too, because they get sweeter as they get softer, and it's just easier to eat something that's soft. The other thing that's happening is I have an online phone-in course on channeling that's happening in 2 weeks, November 19th. I'm going to stick the link to that in the description too. So you sign up for it, and then you get the deets to join, and you can call in and listen in. There's no class participation really. If you can ask a question if you want, I probably will be able to answer 5 or more questions. But it's mostly like 1 hour lecture, 1 hour processes with a break in between. And the processes, you know, you do them in the course, but then you have the recording, you can do them over and over again on your own. So that's coming up, and I'm going to put a link to that down below. And there are 2 new items in my store, 2 light language transmissions, one about creating the new year that you want, and I forget what the other one was about. Oh, it was a romantic relationship blessing light language. So that's all new for me. This shirt is new too. I got this on Amazon for $10, and it actually fits. It's not super tight. Like, I can't believe I'm an extra large now. I mean, I've been doing a lot of push-ups and pull-ups, but I never thought I'd be an extra large. So it fits pretty good, and it's a nice purple. This is purple if it doesn't show up well on the I just use standard definition for these. When I use high definition, when I upload from this program that I have called ScreenFlow in high definition, it makes me wider. So it's weird. If you look at the old videos of me channeling, you're like, well, his hair is shorter and his face is like this. It's not normal what they do. But that's just this stupid ScreenFlow program is way easier to use than iMovie. Okay, I'm going to go now. This is enough talking for now. Blessings to you and yours, and I will see you back here tomorrow night. Please like, subscribe, share,